If you want to support the channel, please consider becoming a member today. Members get early access to videos, access to all the stream VODs, and exclusive access to emotes as well. So if you'd like to support the channel, become a member today. Hello?
Oh, Hunter.
What's up?
All right, so I come to talk to you because I'm an ex-fan of yours. But I'm gonna go ahead and warn you though, this isn't gonna be oh, you're not conservative anymore and I'm mad. This isn't that.
Okay.
I have problems with the actual way you do your content, not the content itself.
Okay, well, that's going to be very interesting to debate. I will say, I think you probably know you have an uphill battle then, because usually people come here to debate me on my ideas, not how I'm doing it. That's going to be, all right, let's go.
So my first criticism, your modern content, it's just lazy, man.
What content? My modern content?
Yeah, like the content you make now as opposed to your old content. Because like before, you did these scripted video essays, right?
Okay. All right, wait.
Now
I'm
you're
going to
just
write down what
re-uploading
you're
straight.
saying because there's already like a million things you're saying about this. It's okay. Okay. Modern content is lazy. Okay, got you.
Just your entire channel is just stream clips now.
Okay, well, I'm a streamer, so yeah, I post segments of the stream. That kind of is to be expected, right? That's like what most streamers do.
Yeah, but your whole thing is like you're a YouTuber and you don't make videos anymore, you know?
Okay, so first of all, I'm not actually a YouTuber. I'm a content creator, so I create content in different. First of all, I've always streamed kind of on and off when I made the produced edited content, and now I just stream more. That's what I actually like more. I like that I'm able to do this, like talk to you right now, and talk to these, like have chat. Dude, it's better for as I get older, as I develop, as I mature. I want to be able to have more free flowing conversation, more of the podcast format. That's why that podcast format also is simultaneously really big right now. That's what most people are kind of looking for in this general demographic and genre, right? So it's not, well, so that's the first thing. And the second thing I'll say is, as far as it being lazy, it's not. I think that you're mistaking not that much editing for being lazy. It's just that my grunt work is being put towards different things now. Rather than me spending a bunch of time nicely editing and polishing a video, I have my editor just like splice out do the outtakes and whatever, because it's a stream segment and a podcast clip and meant to go on Spotify and everything else. And then I will also spend that time researching more, learning rhetoric more. I learned how to debate more, that kind of shit.
Fair enough.
So that's the first thing I would say about it being lazy.
All right.
That would be my debunk of that. What's the next point? Unless you have something more to say about this.
No, the lazy thing was really just something I wanted to touch on real quick. I have bigger points than that to get to. My next one is honestly, you don't handle criticism very well.
Okay.
You like, to put it bluntly, you're like liberal Steven Crowder, but way more confrontational.
Yeah, but you realize like that's a little bit ironic saying that, right? Like you're on here criticizing me. I'm not yelling at you. I'm not screaming at you. I've been taking notes of what you're saying. I think that I handle criticism quite well. I think that what you go ahead. I'll let you go ahead.
All right. So Hunter, anytime someone in
Okay. Sorry about that. I think the stage thing was you glitched out when you were saying something about me handling criticism. And I said you have to see it's a little bit ironic that you're saying I don't handle criticism well when you are criticizing me consistently. You were criticizing me in chat and everything else. I think maybe not. You've been criticizing me on the call though, and I feel like I'm handling it fine.
Right. But the reason I say you don't handle it well is the way you deal with people in your chat.
Okay.
Anytime someone has like a single point against you, you immediately get into my Discord now. Get into my Discord and debate me right now, or you're getting banned from chat.
That's not even actually true. Like there's someone
yes,
in my chat right.
Well, no. I've watched your streams. Do not lie to me.
Okay, there's someone in my chat right now who is mad because I responded very defensively to them in chat, and I wasn't like, get in my Discord. People come in my chat to disagree and be like, Hunter, bad take, L take, Hunter, wrong. Someone just said like, meh, bad take, Hunter, and I didn't even say anything about it. I'm not like, get in the Discord now. That's not true. Usually the people that I challenge to the Discord are people that are very overtly aggressive, being like, Hunter's a stupid cuck, a sellout, everything like that. That I'm like, okay, if you're going to talk this much shit, come and join the Discord. You might even, you know what, I'll even throw you a bone and say, when I first introduced the whole like get in my Discord or get banned thing, I probably was a little bit too like every criticism I wanted to debate or whatever, but that's also because I really like debating. I think I've
Right.
gotten a lot better with that now. People are consistently discussing stuff in my chat. People are not getting banned left and right for just like disagreeing or being like, I like the person I just said who's like L take hunter, or like bad take or whatever. I'm like, okay. Or like that one person, I'm like, I might respond and be a little mean, but like, I didn't tell them to get into Discord. I didn't ban them. They're still here.
All right, fair enough, fair enough.
And then the other thing I was going to say is like, I think that you might take me being defensive as me not handling criticism well, when you need to remember I handle criticism. First of all, I handle criticism immensely well. People in my chat even were saying like Hunter does get like kind of defensive. I handle criticism better than all of them combined would be able to. The amount of criticism that I get, the amount of criticism I get for stupid shit like being in a shooting or like going through a divorce, stuff like this, when I'm getting dragged online because what, my girlfriend got shot and I have to now deal with a bunch of people online also comment? Yeah, I'm going to be a little defensive because I'm constantly needing to defend myself from bad faith retards. But then when there's people who honestly, you're calling out stuff you disagree with, which I respect, but I feel like you're also receptive enough to listen. And so that's that. So I think that I am defensive sometimes, and I will definitely admit that I probably do respond too defensively sometimes, but I think that that's people just they forget like I'm under a lot of pressure here and I get
Fair,
criticism
fair.
for everything. Like think about it, like it's I get criticism for everything. I'm getting divorced, I get criticism, and a bunch of rumors are spreading, and all this stuff to try to humiliate me and stuff that I have to now deal with. That took a huge damper on my channel and my ability to stream
Yeah.
and produce
I
content.
don't
Like
yeah, I
all of
don't want
this.
to talk about that much, but I will say one thing about it.
Okay.
It's like when you actively talk shit about other people's personal lives like that, and
Mhm.
then something happens to you, you kind of asked for it, you know?
When do I like talk personal? When do I spread rumors about people going through a divorce? Maybe if
Like
someone.
don't. I ain't saying you go to that extent. It's just saying whenever you like do little like nudges here and there, like if someone like you kind of opening yourself up to someone calling you a cuck, you know?
Say that again. What about the cuck thing?
Like whenever like you do little nudges at people here and there like that,
Mhm.
you are very much opening yourself to being called a cuck, and you kind
I
of admitted to that yourself, you know?
I understand. Oh yeah, sure, of course. Like I'm inviting myself to be criticized because I constantly am criticizing people. I understand that. Yes, but then don't start bitching at me for being defensive. I am defensive. I have to defend myself. That's what kind of genre I'm in. And you're right. I don't. To be clear, I probably did kind of make it seem a little one-sided there. I'm sorry. I'm obviously not saying that I'm like the victim in all of this. Oh, I'm just trying to make content. Boo hoo. No, of course, I viciously call people out and all this shit too. But with that also comes a lot of pressure and me needing to defend myself a lot and a lot of criticism. So when that happens, like it's just me being defensive is not me not able to handle criticism. Because the truth is, I genuinely, and don't want to steal because I feel like Destiny may have said something like this before and it's kind of whatever, but like I do sometimes think the people that tell me that I handle criticism badly, like online, if they were in my shoes with the amount of criticism that I have to deal with, and mind you, I do open myself up for criticism, but there are also lines I don't cross. I don't mock people's children. Haters do. I don't take pictures of people's kids and
Fair point. Fair
spam them
point.
and say they look inbred. People who hate me do. I don't mock people for being in a shooting, but people that hate me do. So some of it is a little bit, some of it I am being unfairly treated. So all of that, sorry, I'm being long winded, but all that long story short is just my defensiveness is necessary. And a lot of the times I deal with bad faith stuff, but I also am fine to contend with criticism. I think if most people were in my shoes and had to deal with the amount of criticism that I deal with, even for things that are totally unwarranted, they'd probably have killed themselves by now.
Yeah, honestly, I do think a lot of the people who like want to talk shit about you being in a shooting and shit like that is like a very awful thing to do.
Yeah, and like that's
Because
what I mean
personally,
is I do open myself up for criticism. I open myself up for vicious and vitriolic attacks. I recognize that and I'm okay with that. And that's fine. People attack me all the time for everything and I don't care. But there are lines that I never cross. I never am making fun of like Ben Shapiro's kids. other than maybe being like, I feel bad for them because their dad, or it's always like a diss at him, right? It's never
Yeah.
like, I'm never like taking pictures of people's kids and being like, your kid looks inbred, or like, even if somebody I despised, even if somebody who was super conservative or alt-right even like got in a shooting like what happened to me, I would never be like, ha, L, what a bitch. Like I would never do that.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the only thing I really have to say about the shooting thing is I agree with you when you said it's a perfect argument for keeping a gun in the house, you know?
Yeah, and and that's hopefully if you're, I know you say you're an ex-fan, so you probably haven't been watching a lot of my content recently, but I haven't really wavered much on my gun stance. I still think there should be background checks and a waiting period, and maybe we would disagree on like certain restrictions or something, but like I still think people in America should have the right to own guns. So what's the next thing you disagree with if you feel that that's been adequately addressed?
Okay, so my next one, I really don't think you have anything against this, but dude, you're gullible as shit.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you know that video you posted where like this one anarchist was debating you a bunch of times? Yeah, that wasn't real, bro. That
No, I
was my
know.
friend.
I got punked like once or twice or something, but that's like it.
Yeah, I'm the same guy who got you with the these nut jokes. Like, you get caught almost every stream with at least one thing.
How do I
Like,
know that
it's
you're not
fucking
that
constant.
guy? Are you that guy right now wasting my time?
Which one?
I don't know. The guy that was wasting my time about the anarchist.
No, his voice is much higher than mine. Actually, he's the blue crab guy you just banned. I know him personally.
Okay, well, I don't really remember, so I don't know. So maybe you're that guy and I should just ban you. See what I'm saying? It's not that I'm gullible. It's that if people waste my time, I have a very quick sense for that. That's why I will literally hang up on people sometimes and they get mad at me because they're like, I wasn't trolling. I was trying to debate. Or like they'll be on and they're like, that was actually my voice, dude. Like there have been people on before that I've gotten like, I'm like, oh no, am I like being rude, like mocking someone's accent right now on stream? Because I think they're trolling me. Like I think I have a good sense for that. You're talking about like something that happened what, twice? And that's only because they weren't trolling in any meaningful way. They were just maybe playing devil's advocate.
No, no, Hunter, it's happened far more than twice. It's just only been posted to your channel twice.
So, I mean, I take calls from Discord. So, like, yeah, maybe like I have a Discord call with someone for like 5 minutes who it turns out I'm like, oh, it's this troll again. So that's not me being gullible as shit. That's called me like just accepting calls or just going with like people that are presenting themselves. You know it yourself. Most of these people are probably making multiple accounts anyway to talk to me.
Yeah, that's kind of my friend.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It's like, so I should definitely hang up on you right now by your logic, by me being gullible. To protect myself, to not look gullible right now, I should hang up on you. But I don't know if you like that because I feel like you are being good faith. You don't seem like you're trolling.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do come in here to troll a lot. I was that same guy who asked how long your dick was, but like I am here in good faith this time.
Okay. Thank you for at least admitting it. The lies come out. No, I'm just kidding. But like the thing is, I troll too, and I like trolling, and I mean I also cultivate an audience of people that like to troll. So I get it if I get trolled sometimes. But like, come on, you know for a fact that's not gullible as shit. I call out misinformation the conservatives are spreading all the time.
Hunter,
Yeah.
I got you with the Bofa joke.
What Bofa joke?
Oh no, it wasn't the Bofa joke. It was the Candace joke.
Bofa D's no. Oh, I literally just gave you a setup, bro. Come on. You said I got you with the Bofa joke, and I said, what Bofa joke? You could have
Like
been
I
like,
said, I'm here
Bofa
in good
D's
faith this
nuts.
time.
All right, well, is that everything you had to say then, man? Because it sounds like you're not really an X fan. It sounds like you're just confused about what the content that I make.
I mean, I technically am an X fan because like I'm not really a fan anymore, so it kind of counts, you know.
Yeah, maybe you should like start watching my content again, and maybe you'd become a fan. You might not be a fan purely because your expectations are weird. Like you expect me to still be fitting that sort of like 2016 anti-SJW style era, which the world's moved on from that, man. You should check out some of my content.
It's not even the anti SJW thing. It's just like I like more well structured video essays, you know.
Okay, yeah, so you okay, that's fine, but then you also I hope would be willing to acknowledge then that maybe it's a little bit lame for you to be like I'm being lazy when it's actually a personal preference for you. You prefer video essays. To be honest, in my opinion, I think video essays a lot of the times are boring as those are so boring. Streamers with reading the chat and hearing them debate live and everything, that always caught my attention more. So that's my personal preference for that. So I think you might want to be a little careful before you start claiming that my content's lazy or something or anything else, I think you should make sure, maybe it's just your personal bias. It's okay if you don't like the content I make now. You don't have to subscribe. I don't care. I'm not trying to like convince you or anything, but it seems like it's more about your personal preference, bro.
One more thing though, Hunter.
Yeah.
Can I get like a personal VIP pass to not get banned for trolling?
No.